Hello, hello, and welcome. Welcome to Tato Time. It's Tuesday, and as per our wait, what is wrong? why does our screen look like that? One sec. I gotta fix that real quick. That is not how that is supposed to look. It's really zoomed in. Hello. I'm gonna fix this real quick. Don't worry, guys. Oh my goodness. The amount of trouble I've had getting this running on OBS, let me tell you. How do I fix you? There we go. This should be no problem. There we are. Perfect. Guys, welcome to Tato Time. It's a Tuesday, and as per vote on our Twitter poll, we are playing Vallhalla, a cyberpunk bartending action game. I'll let the little intro here play and it can explain itself a little. I'm really excited to play this game. I have played it before, but I didn't exactly get all the content I wanted. I missed out on loads of stuff, so hopefully we'll get it this time. A city that shouldn't exist. A tax haven where corporations and criminal empires reign supreme. In this place, all human life has been infected with nanomachines to keep them in check. There's also private police force. I didn't get a chance to read that. Here, brutality in all its forms is an everyday reality. The quality of life for the non-powerful decreases at an alarming rate. For many, this can be overwhelming. Some devote themselves to their jobs, their families, or even their studies. Some look for ways to escape this place, and others just give up. But for many of them, the answer lies at the bottom of a glass. On a small road just seconds away from the main street, somewhere near the slums, you can find the Hall A of the BTC certified barcoded VA-11. That's a mouthful, so we just call it Vallhalla. A small oasis in the middle of a concrete desert, a fountain of spirits waiting for tired souls. And that's us. Oh, excuse me, let me just clear my throat. And it's here where the story unfolds. Hi, cute honey. I'm sorry. I just wanted to get through that little, little start burst. What happens if we hit up here? Huh. Interesting. That wasn't there before. I guess because I finished the game at least once. I'll give you a little bit of, what I know about this game. So, I played through this game once, and I missed everything. This game has a real kind of roundabout way of, getting its true ending, which is to say there's no one true ending, but there are several truer endings, and then there's one you didn't really get any of the special endings sort of ending. So we're gunning for at least one of them. There's also secret characters who can come to the bar that only come under a certain set of circumstances. So we're gonna try and get as many of those as we can. That said, I'm no Vallhalla expert, so if anyone wants to chime in, if I'm about to do something wrong, you're familiar with the game, and you're like, oh wait, no, you're gonna miss this character, feel free by all means to chime in. I won't consider it backseat gaming for this one, because I do want to get all the special little details, little conversations, because this game has some fantastic characters. It's got great writing. It's a Venezuelan game, actually, for those who don't know. I feel like this game's pretty well known at this point. It's been out for a long time. But, yeah, you know what? Let's not stand on ceremony. Let's not waste any more time. Let's just get right into it. Oh my gosh, I tried to switch over to the game and my entire, thing minimized. Just one moment, fix. Let me fix that real quick. There we go. Nice. Hello. Okay, we're not gonna let the intro play again. We're just gonna dive right in. New game. Thank you for playing Vallhalla. This game is best played by getting comfortable. Grab some drinks, some snacks, and enjoy. So sit back and relax. We hope you have a good time. And I have done just that. I've taken the game's advice. I've got a little bag of Sour Patch Kids here. And I've got a glass of water. Let's go right in. Oh, it's got the slow fade. Psst. Hey, over here. Boo. How's that for an entrance? Come on, Joe, look sharp. The game's starting and the player needs a good first impression of its main character. I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend, and the bar will eventually close. And I'll admit my little prank on you may have gone a bit overboard. But remember, life is 90% how you take it. Stay focused and look on the brighter side of things. And I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should totally find it. In any case, you should totally check out that parcel you just got. See ya. Was this? Oh, was it the start again? Oh, just the dream. There's something near the door. It's been a while since I've played this game. I'm already forgetting so much. For a sec there I was like, is this like a New Game Plus thing? I've forgotten more than I remember, I want to say. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure account has at least $800 by then. Make sure to save your data using Life Backup. You can now browse the Augmented Eye. So, this is our little room here. This is Jill, our main character. This is our cat 4. This is the infamous t-shirt that I own and have over my window in the exact same place that Jill has. Trans girls love this game. I played it a few days in and was like, I can use my time better. I love this game. This game's so fun. Yeah, I have this t-shirt and I actually hang it over my bedroom window in the exact same place where Jill hangs it. That's how like into this game I got. I also have a little Dana Zane plushie. We'll meet Dana in a bit. There she is there with the Best Boss poster. One of my favorite characters in any kind of like video game. I feel like, do I wear it? I wore it once to a D&D game, and never again, because I got so many odd looks, and I was a bit self-conscious. So I just hang it. I keep it like a bit of like memorabilia, basically. It's just up there in my wall. It adds a nice little splash of color to the wall, actually. I'm quite fond of it. We've also got, yeah, our Best Boss, Dana Zane. We've got our little shelf of drinks, lots of alcohol in this apartment. Fun thing about this apartment is that we'll eventually be able to deck it out and really make it look fancy. Look, I like to think I did. But I think maybe it was a bit too much. Maybe it took people off guard. We've got Boss and Me. This is Dana Zane. So Jill has probably, it's the worst kept secret ever that Jill crushes super hard on her boss, Dana. She's got her on her phone screen. She's got Boss and Me with the big love heart. She's got the Best Boss poster. And their interactions are so great. So who's that letter from? Nobody. So let's check our phone before we go any further. Just see pretty girl promotions get crazy. I don't know about that. But thank you. So we've got all these different things. Like we've got apps that we're gonna add eventually. Well, let's save the game before we go anywhere. Oh, these are my old saves. Oh my goodness. Let's start here. There. No, we can't go back. The past is forgotten. The past has been destroyed. Let's hit up the Augmented Eye. So, the Augmented Eye is kind of like the local news source. Think of them like the Daily Bugle. So, mass immigration continues as Quincy reveals a new economic adjustments by Kimberly Lavallette. With inflation rates among the highest in the world, constant shortage of basic groceries, and rampant violent crime, Glitch City citizens look for a better life in other countries. Quincy, however, isn't happy with this. They learn in our schools and universities, the Prime Minister said during a talk with the Augmented Eye, but they apply what they learned somewhere else, and I find it rather insulting. This comes after revealing the new economic measures for the city, which most analysts consider to be useless for the current environment. They don't know shit, concluded Quincy. So as you can see, there's a rather brash, larger-than-life Prime Minister at large. The thing I like about this game is there's very clearly like a pretty intense sci-fi, like cyberpunk story going on, but we're not main characters in it. We're at the sidelines, and it's just kind of happening in the background. We just work in a bar, and sometimes we get characters who come in who are related to that story, and sometimes we get characters who come in who are just commenting on that story. And I think it's really, really cool. So we got Wonderlanders are the newest threat by Kimberly Lavallette. her name's important, keep that in mind. If you thought Alice underscore Rabbit was good at cracking the most complicated security protocols in the world, then this new group will certainly blow your mind. They've yet to make an impact as big as Alice Rabbit, but they seem to be aiming very high with the recent threats issued against Prime Minister Quincy. We hold full access to Quincy's email network, and we'll release the whole database this January, the group declared during a stream. Shallow threats. When questioned, Prime Minister Quincy dismissed all of the group's threats by stating he's not hiding anything, and is not afraid of a possible leak of his email history. Maybe everyone will get to see what kind of TV I bought last month. Wild parties. The people behind the Wonderlanders seem to, I can just grab and scroll, seem to enjoy dressing in all kinds of rabbit costumes during the stream. Hey, like me. From Anthro to Bunny Girl, the purpose was to show the love and respect they have for Alice Rabbit and their role in today's politics. We want to follow their example of having some fun. We're not sure if this will go anywhere, but we'll be there to tell you if it does. So there's already some discontent, some how would I put it? Some rebellious elements in Glitch City. People are not a fan of Mayor Quincy. Cyborg and Heels returns next next month? Next year. Cyborg and Heels returns next year to the Super Silver Thunderdome by Lana Smithy. So this is the other journalist here. We've got Kimberly Lavalette and we've got Lana Smithy. And Kimberly is kind of the more professional, like, give you the news sort of journalist. And Lana Smithy appears to be a bit more trashy kind of tabloid news. So, the popular show Cyborg and Heels returns to the Dome this March, with tickets going on sale in January. Cyborg and Heels is a massive stage show about a cyborg fighting terrorism while wearing heels. Not gonna lie, that sounds pretty cool. Director Quentin Hayter explains Cyborg and Heels a special appeal during an exclusive interview with the Augmented Eye. What's not to love about it? It's a cyborg, wearing heels, cutting stuff. That's literally something we've never seen before, a niche market I'm willing to capitalize on. Check out the full interview in the next few weeks, exclusively here at the Augmented Eye. This is interesting, because as we'll see over the course of the game, Kimberly Lavalette and Lana Smithy, one of them will start appearing more and more, and the other will kind of fade into obscurity, unfortunately. Don't want to spoil too much, though. That's all we've got for now. His acting is unnatural, Joe. I don't care. I don't think he cares about the rules of nature anyway. Oh, this is... I never realized that before. That's a Metal Gear Rising Revengeance reference. They're talking about Raiden. 4 is the cat, by the way. Jill talks to her cat. What does she say for the other ones? Let's see, the mass immigration, would you leave, not without you, aww. And, Wonderlanders. I wonder what Alma thinks of this whole thing. Alma's a character we'll meet later. Okay, let's go to work. Let's not waste any more time. Just like, they're all transcripts. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if a great number of them weren't. This game as well has some really cool, like, because it's set in the future, obviously, and it's a bit of a dystopian future. Got your little, RoboCop reference there. But because it's set in the future, you've got some really interesting character designs. This character here, this TV show always reminds me of Foo Fighters from, JoJo. Good evening. Ah, hey there, Jel. Oh, hey, John. That's not his name. Why don't you admit you have a John face, Gil? Okay, so technically this guy's name is Jillian, and we're playing Jill, and that's kind of the joke, is how easy they are to get mixed up. But just for the sake of, like, my brain not becoming absolutely scrambled, I'm gonna call him Gillian, okay? When you let people call you Jules? Quiet. Are you okay? You look distracted. Where's boss? First thing Jill asks right away, where's Dana? When Dana isn't on screen, everyone should be asking, where's Dana? Dunno, she went to buy some stuff and... Did you hear what I just told you? You said something? Yes, that you look distracted. Very, very distracted. It's nothing, I'm just thinking about stuff. What stuff? Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful, and, there's also the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Whoa! So I missed out on a lot of these the first time I played through because I was so fixated on the dialogue, but that'll happen every now and again. A little bit of foreshadowing there. Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago I found out the bar is at risk of closing. So not only is my life being shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. On top of that, neutering 4 left me with a completely empty wallet, and I'll get evicted if I miss rent again. And there's all the beer cans around my apartment, and... Jill! Sorry, did you say something? Can you really work today? Of course I can. Let's go through the basics then, shall we? Just in case. If you can make a piano man, I'll skip the rest, but bear with me for a second here, okay? Let's start with a sugar rush. Look for the recipe using the navigation bar in the recipe book that will show up on the top left. You can also sort drinks by flavors, like sweet, or types, like manly. Drag the desired amount of ingredients from their cells on the right to the shaker in the center. Gil. When done, press the mix button, and then press it again to stop mixing. Click the serve button or the drink itself to serve it, and that'll be all. Oh, but if the drink looks messed up, you'll have to press the reset button and try again. So this is the basic mechanic of the game. We're mixing drinks while talking to people. You can press reset at any time, even while the shaker is moving. Don't be afraid to use it. Yo, I'm the one who went through the formal BTC instruction. Then there should be no problem. Okay, yellow one's either a sugar rush or a piano man. If I mess up the ingredients or the drink, I can press the reset button and try again. So here's the deal with this game. People will ask you for specific drinks, and sometimes you've got to intuit when they might prefer a different drink. And how you do that is by getting to know them. Certain characters will order a usual drink, and then might come in one day and order something else, and you'll be like, I know they really want their usual, and so on and so forth. And by paying attention, we can unlock unique dialogue, unique endings, and even characters that we would otherwise completely miss. So it's about kind of getting to know these characters and serving them the right drinks at the right times. Which is cool. So what do we want? He said a sugar rush, but I think he's gonna keep giving us a tutorial until we give him a piano man. So let's just make him a piano man. So 2 parts Adelhyde, 3 parts bronze extract, 5 parts powder delta. Oh, did I accidentally reset it? Apparently I did. Oh, that's no problem. Planner guide. And karma tree. All in the rocks and mixed. You may notice all of these sound a little weird. Yo, Aquadancer, welcome to the stream. Hi. Yeah, sounds tasty. So in this world, Glitch City, alcohol and natural ingredients for alcohol have become so expensive due to inflation that everything uses substitutes. None of this is real alcohol. It's alcohol substitutes that will get you just as drunk, but probably less healthy for you, even. I like a piano man. I'd love to try some of these drinks, I won't lie. I think it was a YouTube channel at one time, like a drink mixing channel, that tried to recreate the drinks from Vallhalla. It looked super cool. Synthetic stuff, yeah, exactly, that's it. So let's mix. And serve. Here, happy? I'm glad we got to shut him down with the piano man. First time I went with the sugar rush just because I wanted to get the full tutorial, but like, no, let's shut him up. Yes, very. I stand corrected. Now let's get working. Oh yeah, before I forget. You can make any drink big by doubling the amount. Okay, so he tells us anyway. Doubling the amount of ingredients. But if the recipe already has over 10 ingredients, the drink is already big. Oh, and if the recipe says it can use optional carmatrine, it means you can use none or fill it to the brim. This is important. We can get our clients incredibly drunk, and if we do, their dialogue will change drastically. But we gotta be careful as well. Sometimes we can miss out on stuff by making them too drunk. Am I a cyborg? Oh no, we're just a regular person. Our name is Jill, we're from out of town. We've been living out of an apartment for a little while and working in this bar. We will meet some cyborgs though. There's cyborgs, there's androids, there's people who have, there's dogs. Well, we'll wait and see. We'll show. The game won't take long before showing us some pretty crazy characters. kind of synthetic. I guess we're all synthetic, right? Optional Karmatrine doesn't count towards making a drink big drink, of course. Karmatrine is the alcoholic factor in a drink. It doesn't change the taste, the amount still has an effect. If you add too much of it, the client will get drunk faster, so please be mindful of that. Are you done with the exposition? I am now, yeah. Hey guys, here she comes! Okay, low-key, when I first played this game, I had a massive crush on this character, so I'm totally on side of chill on this one. Yo! Hey! Oh, bot! Who's that? I don't know. Found her while I was out shopping. The boss just bringing back random girls to the bar. Might bring her here. Well, it was either leave her outside or at the mercy of society's finest, or bring her unconscious body in here. She's gonna make such a ruckus when she wakes up, you know that? That's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. So the boss just came by and dropped an unconscious girl in our bar. You can't just push that responsibility onto us. You have to work too, damn it. There's two of you, believe in yourselves. Do you think Chief knocked her out? Nah, that's unlikely. She'd be crowing about it or taunting us if that were the case. And it's not like her to pick on such a small girl, at least not unprovoked. Yeah, you're right. We just need to keep it quiet. She seems to be just sleeping soundly, not comatose. Yeah. Okay then, time to start the night. Guess I'll start while you go clean the bathroom. Come again? Well, you spent the whole weekend on Monday doing God knows what. We've had some interesting clients come in. So this is our running theme in the game, is that Gil just kind of disappears for days at a time and never explains why. Dogs. Lots of them. You're joking. Gil, you've known me for how long? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that? Well... So, as punishment for leaving me to deal with all of that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. Have fun. Just that? Fine, I see no problem. Here's the cleaning stuff. Here. You brought that from home, didn't you? That I did. Fine. Put that out of the way. Let's just play some music on the new jukebox. If you're just joining, oh yeah, by the way, how's the audio? If the game is too loud or if I'm too loud, please just let me know and I can adjust the volume accordingly. I don't want you to miss out on the music of this game. It's something else. The song we're listening to right now, even, I think it's Every Day Is Night, one of my favorite, like, video game songs. We have 12 slots to choose from. Okay. Do we have all the songs unlocked still? Most of them. That's nice. So, I'm gonna start with this. Hey Renee, this is the song from the trailer. I'm a bit quiet. Oh, good to know. Thank you for letting me know. What about now? Am I a bit lighter now? No, that's good to know, because I want to keep the volume of this game, like, high enough that you can enjoy the music, but I don't want it to drown me out completely. But thank you. So, we're gonna hit A Renee. This is the song from the game's trailer. I've listened to this soundtrack so many times that, like, I feel like I know most of the songs, like, just by name. Got Umimoto after that. Do we have Love is a Drag? Or do we need to unlock that? Probably need to unlock that, right? Neo Avatar is pretty good if I remember. Everything will be okay. No. We'll keep that for later. That's like the very, like, how do I... Oh yeah, there we go. Every day is night, why not? Nighttime maneuvers. Those who dwell in shadows. Synth Stitch. Reminiscence. And we'll end off on City That Never Sleeps. Why not? We'll go it. Bit lighter, maybe a little bit more. Oh, okay, thank you. Oh! Guys, I'm really dumb. I started the stream and my mic wasn't even down. It was still way up high in the air. I'm probably much louder now, right? Is this okay? Yeah, that was awkward. One sec, let me adjust my volume again. I was wondering, I was like, I was expecting the game to be too low and me to be too loud, not the other way around. But yeah, my mic was like not facing me at all. Thank you for bearing with me. Okay, it should be good now. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, let's get right into it. Oh, this song is so good. I don't even need my special like playlist anymore. This game is a playlist in and of itself. I was tempted to add these songs to my own like little like stream playlist, but I felt like, you know, we'd eventually get to this game anyway, so I didn't want to like spoil the music in advance. I want it to be like a proper like, if you're seeing this game for the first time, you know, I want you to hear the music for the first time on the stream. Though I imagine a lot of people have played this game before. It's quite old at this point. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh look, that's what we have down at the bottom of the stream as well. Way down here. That's kind of the catchphrase of the game. Okay, let's tear into it. Hey you, get me a beer. Oh sure, right on it. He wants a beer. He looks like quite the big guy though. So this is the way the game will sometimes give you hints. Like, he's asking for a bear, but we learned that we can make drinks big, and it's described him as a big guy. So let's get him a big bear. So we're gonna double the ingredients. Heard that in voice chats. I'll have to head away from the mic and forget I'm being too quiet. Yeah, no, same Z's. I'm usually not that bad for it, but today I was doing some drawing. And my mic was in my way, so I like pushed it all the way up, way far away from my face, and completely forgot about it. I actually misplaced my stylus as well. I have to look for that after the stream. But a beer. Okay, let's double the ingredients. So give him 2 aldehydes, 4 Bronson extract, 1 powdered delta becomes 2, 2 becomes 4, and 8 carmetrine. That's a lot of alcohol. All mixed. Nice. You should be happy with that. Here you go. Yeah, this one's good. Pretty good, in fact. Nice job. Thanks, I guess. You're lucky. I was in a meeting close by. This hellhole could certainly use a presence like mine. Although, to be fair, work is taking me to worse hellholes, like in New Jersey 3. Huh? What kind of work do you do, mister? You're talking to Donovan D. Dawson, chief editor and owner of the Augmented Eye. So if you remember, that was the news blog we were reading earlier in our apartment. Thought you said a big beer for a big bear. Yeah. He's kind of got... He seems like the muscular type, but he's got a bit of kind of scrawniness to him too. He's got such an intimidating mustache though. Nothing gets published there without my blessings. The day started with quite the interesting fellow, it seems. So you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit then? Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about that urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wildcard hacker working for their own goals and nobody else's? That's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks from all kinds of people. I'm gonna have to swear quite a bit in the stream, just a heads up, because because these characters can get a bit foul-mouthed. Apologies in advance. I don't typically swear, but I'm gonna make the exception this time. He's a bit like James Jonah Jameson. Yeah, that's it exactly. Donovan D. Dawson, DDD, JJJ. That's precisely the inspiration for him. No, not swears. I know. This guy in particular is pretty bopper. There's other characters that are a bit more soft-spoken. This guy's very larger than life, though. Bring in the clicks, yeah. And clicks bring money, and money brings nice stuff, and he's not wrong there. Stuff like cars and houses and plastic surgery for the missus and her kids, and her kids. Well, I'm not complaining about the fact you read about the hacker, just that you read about him every single day. Some of it isn't even news, just speculations or copycats. I can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit. Well, first of all, I don't write about it, my interns do. The poor bastards think it'll help them make them full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular. And second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker, but not all the daily stories about murders and other horrors? Well, I always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as is. I need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to the list. You're smarter than you look, kid. But if more people were like you, I'd go bankrupt from lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier. How so? People get people get bored of a certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly. Yeah, I know your kids. It's so bad. This guy has a line. I'll point it out when we get to it. This guy has one line that is the single most sus line in this entire game. I don't think it's this time. I think it's another time when we speak to him. When I started in this job, it only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now, you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. That's not enough. They need a full sob story behind it. That's why I like those urban legends. They're easier to write about, and you can make up any shit you want. Spam them while they're hot, and even people like you, people who avoid the murder stories, will see them. That brings money, and like I said, money's good. Don't tell me he's into NTR. I could totally see him being into that, but no, that's not what it gets to. Huh. I guess he has a point. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic to you? Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They also write about how everyone that likes a certain something should be sodomized. The worst part about it is they know half of our clicks come from them, so they get all diva-like on my ass. I think you're being too harsh. What about... No, wait. Oh, I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your page are annoying. See? The kid on the restaurant critique column. Shit, forgot that brat's name. Restaurant, I believe that's... That kid. Couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column is the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problems with that if he actually wrote about half of the places he visits. How so? He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. I've even heard he tries to get free meals by proclaiming he's a food critic. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that. I do remember some guy coming here and asking for free drinks, saying he was a critic or whatever. Did he look like a fat child with a really small face? No. Wasn't this one then. Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Try to give me a beer this time, please. We did give you a beer this last time. I think the game just kind of expected us to mess up the very first drink. Coming right up. Beer again. This man likes his beers. They come cheaper in bulk at the store though. So, fun fact, if we don't, occasionally Jill will want to buy things from the store or she'll obsess about things, and if we don't kind of like satiate her, she'll get distracted and we won't get these little like clues here, and that can lead us to making mistakes or missing out on a clue that indicates that, maybe we should serve something slightly different. And here we go, another big beer for Donovan D. Dawson. We got a, whoopsies. 2, 4, 2, 4, H. There we go. All mixed. Nice and simple. Here. Ah, it's the big things that make life worthwhile. Wow. Big troubles. Did I stutter, kid? Right. So tell me, do you see many celebrities in this hellhole? You stop referring to this place as a hellhole. Riveting gameplay is so good. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. I guess it's more kind of like figuring out the context-sensitive clues more so than the mixing part. If a place smells like soap and dog piss, I'm within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best here. Thank you very much. I forgot Gil. He's breaking in the bathrooms. Who was that? Nobody important. Hey, I heard that. Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. I love this guy. So this guy is an absolute jerk, but he's also one of the most entertaining characters in the game. Like, for all the wrong reasons, he's one of the most entertaining characters. I'm also quite fond of him. But I wouldn't want to, if he were real, I wouldn't want to come within 10 feet of him. 1 out of 10, so how do I use strings? You can think of it as a small hole in hell rather than a hellish hole if you like. Charming. So, celebrities. Not really. At least, not that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people. Especially the red carpet kind of famous. Those folks people pretend to love, but actually want to see fall from grace. Pretend to love? Fall from grace? Jill Clary hasn't been on Twitter.com. Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love celebs, but what they really want is to see their idols torn down to their level. They want to see them suffer, to get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them. Nah, I think gossip is just something everyone enjoys, but nobody wants to admit to enjoying. You thought wrong. But even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living someone else's. Sadly, I fail to see the appeal in that whole thing. What do I care if this guy I saw in some random movie was wearing socks with sandals, or if they're dating God knows who? Granted, socks with sandals is practically a public indecency, but still. Oh, please. As a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear that stuff. Just like hairdressers. This sounds hypocritical coming from you. Even if that is the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I like how Jill is giving him some ground here. She's like, okay, maybe you've got me on that one, but... People like him can be entertaining customers depending on the mood. Tend to tear down and melt. Does she wear Crocs? I don't wear Crocs. I've never worn Crocs. I'm not saying I wouldn't if I had a pair, but I don't. I've actually never owned a pair of Crocs. I do have like these little like bunny rabbit slippers though. You know, that's the case. I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day, I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. Should always wear slippers. Yes! Slippers are the best. I wear slippers whenever I can. Or those toasty socks. You know those really thick, like, wear around the house socks with the little, oh, how do I describe it? They got, like, the bottoms so that they don't get worn out. Oh, they're the coziest things ever. But this problem exists because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level. Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see if they're human. Hey, that dude that plays the nice guy is indeed really a nice guy. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help sensationalizing everything. Feels like they're instigating a behavior that shouldn't be acknowledged in the first place. You like your big words, eh, brat? Cozy socks are nice when it's freezing. Yeah, it's super cold at the moment here, so I'm very much enjoying the cozy core aesthetic right now. Well, two can play at that game of... Hey, you're a bartender, right? No, I'm a lab rat hellbent on world conquest. Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Please refrain from using it. Wait, he didn't say please. Anyway, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career. Talk about changing topics. Yeah, you're moving the goalposts. Maybe? Why? Wouldn't you like a column talking about those? I bet they would sell quite well. It would be like that priest who published confessionary stories and then got excommunicated and lynched. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender. A personal stranger of sorts. We could have you ghostwriting. Half of our staff do that. They do? You don't really think Lana Smithy is just one person, do you? Oh, that's the person we talked about, the one who writes all the trashy articles. Figures. Anyway, eventually the people from the stories would just know it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Yeah, that's the whole point of this game. Oh, and it would hurt the clients too, I guess. Like, that's an afterthought. Well, if you ever retire, that offer is waiting for you. Yeah, like, you'll remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. Do you want a drink, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Did I say something wrong? Not at all, I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Is it really that special? At work, everyone just calls me Mr. Dawson or Boss. Boss is just a title, it's too impersonal and cold. It is? Mr. Dawson was my father and my grandfather, it's too general, but Mr. Donovan, now that's more like it. They're referring to me, to the man in front of them. Not to my family, not to my position as boss, to me. This guy's got a bit of an ego on him. Do you want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan? Oh, gods no. I want them to fear me, not because I'm their boss, or the name appearing in their paychecks, but rather because I strike mortal dread into them. Starting tomorrow, I'm gonna make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you were asking something? What was it? This guy... Drink. Another one. Do you? Ah, yes, yes. You know what? Third time's the charm. Give me a beer. Alright. Third time's the charm for what? Anyway, better get on that beer. So another big bear for Mr. Donovan. That's 2, 4... 2, 4... 8. Easy peasy. All mixed. And done. 1 beer. Cold, but not too bad. 30 degrees. Oh yeah. Here. What? I don't even know what temperature it is here at the moment. I can check really quickly. Temperature. I'm actually kind of curious myself. It's 1 degree Celsius, or 34 degrees Fahrenheit. So pretty chilly right now. That means it's like 0 or -1 where you are, right? Jeepers creepers. That's pretty frosty. Okay, let's get right back into it. Here's hoping I don't pass out. Cheers. Enjoy. Say, kid, does this bar have any investors? You didn't call it a hellhole? There was some bloke named Sven that wanted to give us money if we stamped his face all over the place. But aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like fast food, like any fast food chains. There are no local investors. Why? Just wanted to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Investors suck harder than my first wife's. Yeah, okay. Those bastards think they're so important because they use their money, put their money in the company. Well, I mean, you give me money so you can make more. Let me do my thing and I'll make you your money. But no, they have to stick their noses and start changing the silliest of stuff. What good is it to be the boss if you still have to work for someone else? You still have to answer to unions, the government, and those kinds of organizations, don't you? Yeah, but that's paperwork. I make somebody else do it and call it a day. These losers ask for meetings. The inside is warm at least. Yeah, I've got my Snuggie on right now. I'm actually quite cozy in spite of everything. They start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they find offensive. And there's always that one guy or gal that says, hey, why don't you do what that other newspaper does? Recently they told me that they needed more clicks. More clicks! I make sure to keep stuff spicy while still keeping production quality up, but it's never enough for them. Well, you know what? They want more clicks. I'll give them more clicks. I'll show them what happens when I do what they want and don't reject ideas. They know who the hell Donovan D. Dawson is. What a guy. Should I be worried? Nah. At least he paid before storming off. I'm kind of glad he left though. That was getting kind of hard on my throat doing his voice. That does. Oh, thank you. It's a Powerpuff Girls Snuggie. I got it in a clothes store nearby. I was really surprised to see it. It's like really big and like pink and blue, kind of a tie-dye kind of a look. I'm really fond of it. It's been keeping me warm the past few days, weeks even. I wonder what happened with Sven though. We never heard from him again. Jill. Yes. What the hell happened in that bathroom? What kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs? Crafty dogs, I tell you. You think their short legs would hinder them? The ceiling, the sinks, the toilets, the vents. Shh, you like a bright rose over there. I won't forget this. Yeah. I'm a client. Welcome to Vallhalla. What can I... Big gut punch, fast. Alright. He wants a gut punch. I want to give him a gut punch, alright. I like how Jill doesn't hold back. Like, she's not like... Even though she's often on the receiving end of these kind of like really obnoxious characters sometimes, like she's able to give as good as she gets. It makes her really endearing. Let's give him a big gut punch. Jeepers creepers, that's 10 Bronson extract. 2 Flanner Glide. How drunk do you want to make him? You give him 6. He seems to be in the mood for something big. I'm just very quickly gonna check if this guy is important to our because there's certain drinks we do have to serve to get special characters. So I'm just very quickly gonna check if this is one of those guys. Ba 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 ba. No. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I don't want us to miss out on actual, like, you know, content. Is that everything we need? All aged and mixed. Gut punch. Here. You can actually do it then. This crack house is a bar. Hellhole, crack house. Smells like dog urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here? Reminds me of a public toilet I saw. It was unreal. Oh, don't even talk to me. I've seen some messed up stuff. I've been to a music festival where I think like I don't even want to recount the horrors I saw at that. They had these little porta potties, and I swear, like, you know what, I'm gonna leave it. I don't want to make people feel ill. I'm surprised you decided to come to our little crack house at all, mister. What the hell do you care? The payment registry says. Sorry for the question then, Mr. Ingram McDougal. Sorry about the smell. We're working on fixing it. There was an incident over the weekend. But it's Tuesday. Please, let me know what I can do to make your experience more pleasant regardless. Oh my, those are suffering. Yeah, they really are. Oh my gosh. I don't even want to go back to that memory. If I pay you, will you come with me to a motel for a couple of hours? Jeez, pip forward. No. Then I have no use for you beyond giving me drinks. Such pleasant clientele tonight. May I ask why you decided to come to our bar then? Somebody recommended me this place, and I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. So I just realized because I played through this before. I know who he's referring to now. She says that she's a regular here, and I'm starting to doubt her tastes. A regular? Can I ask who? No. I'll concede one thing. Whoever picks the music at least has decent taste. Heck yeah, thank you. What song are we listening to right now? Those Who Dwell in Shadows. Okay, he likes the moodier tracks. Hey Joe, where'd you put the dish soap? Gil's run out. Below the sink where it's always been. Right. Oh, a customer. Good evening, sir. Hope you enjoy your stay at Vallhalla. So any other feedback we want to provide the establishment so we can enhance your customer experience? No, nothing. That's an interesting change of heart. I can't afford to slander this place knowing she's here. You know my boss? I don't know her, but I know who she is. Donna Zane, the Red Comet. The woman who fended off mall rioters all by herself, knocking them out cold one by one. That's an achievement and a title I've never heard before. I know Boss did quite a few things before opening this bar, but that sounds... Would you happen to know how she got her mechanical arm? I heard a couple of stories, but they sound too fantastical to be true. So this is when oh yeah, they do! Yeah, this game has loads of like neat little quirks to it. So this is one of my favorite parts about Dana, is all the legends that are built around her, and she refuses to confirm or deny. You've had an interesting change of attitude. I saw that woman take out armed rioters with her bare hands. Once you see something like that, it's hard not to keep your mouth shut in front of them. Interesting. You can relax though. I've only ever seen her deal with clients personally about 2 or 3 times. One involved class 5 weaponry, the other a pickup artist, and the latest had an alpaca. I love alpacas. An alpaca? Not really an alpaca, but there's this woman who owns a textile company. She's got really drunk and she started screaming like she was an alpaca. Was that me? She started spitting on everything afterwards. My boss had to show her the exit. I'd rather not remember that night, so let's leave it at that. I'd buy you an alpaca. Oh, would you? There's an alpaca farm, not near where I live, but like in the same kind of like county, and I've for the longest time I've been dreaming of going out there. One of my life goals, because alpacas are one of my favorite animals, but I've never actually had the chance to like, you know, get near an alpaca. But I want to hug an alpaca. That's on my bucket list. That's on my big list of goals in life, is to hug an alpaca and maybe take one for a walk. So, alpacas are so... I could talk about alpacas all day. Okay, I'll give a few alpaca facts. Alpacas were bred in South America to be the most docile and friendly creatures. And as a result, they're like super friendly. And they don't actually spit all that often. Llamas spit more often than alpacas do. And if an alpaca wants to spit at you, you can tell, because its ears will lower and point behind it. And that's its way of warning you that it's uncomfortable, and that if you get any closer, it'll spit at you. So if you keep an eye out for that, you should be fine. Alpacas are also super friendly, very docile, and they can imprint, which means basically that if they're around any kind of animal long enough, they'll actually believe that they're one of those animals and start acting like them, which I think is really adorable. And it's healthy for them to do that as well, because alpacas by themselves are they're not very good at dealing with predators because of their like friendly nature. So it's good to have a donkey or a llama or some other kind of herd animal that can help protect them, and the alpaca won't even, think anything twice about them. They'll just see them as another alpaca because they're part of the herd. And I don't know, I think that's super sweet. Also, they're just the friendliest looking creatures ever. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about alpacas and get back to the game. Let's snuggle them together. Oh, girl spit. Yeah, alpacas are people. I love alpacas so much. I have like, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 plush alpacas of various sizes in my bedroom. Big fan. Sorry, can I get you anything else, Mr. Ingram? Sorry about my little alpaca rant there. Give me a pile driver, please. Please, that's a word I haven't heard today. Coming right up. What's a pile driver? I honestly feel like suplexing him. That's interesting, because there is a drink called a suplex, right? Yeah. But no, we'll give him the pile driver. I don't think that's a hint. I think that's like, meant to take us off guard. And I wonder, should we give him a big pile driver? Because he did ask for a big gut punch earlier, and seemed quite fond of that. But at the same time, I don't want to like, I don't want to take too many like risks with him right off the bat. So yeah, let's just give him what he asked for. Oh no, everything minimized on me. This keeps happening. For some reason with this game, whenever I like click away from it, everything minimizes. I'm not sure why that is. One sec, I can fix this real quick. There we go. We're back into it. Yeah, Paul Driver. 3 Bronson extract, 3 Flanner guys, 4 car machine. All mixed. There you go. It's fine, I guess. Hey, lady, have you ever faked an orgasm? This guy. Okay, I'm sorry. I think I heard wrong. I asked if you've ever faked an orgasm. That's a question I'm not gonna answer. I'll take that as a yes. I was just thinking about how good a lie can be. I mean, even the most sincere of people lie once in a while. Lies can buy you time. Lies can make you happy. Reality will come crashing through the door eventually. For that moment, the lie can give meaning to you. I say lies are like your porn stash. You know they exist, but you shouldn't acknowledge them. Does that mean you've really faked orgasms because you look like you have a lot of experience? Jeez. We met this guy like 30 seconds ago. Still, that's quite the random thought to just suddenly have. I guess longer because I had my alpaca rant. There's a software called Borderless Windows that can fix that. Oh heck, I'll actually look into that after the fact actually, when the stream's done. That could be super useful. Still, it's quite the random thought to just suddenly have. Are you perhaps lying about something right now? Not really. I was just thinking about people making polite comments about this crack house. Oh, of course you were. Hey, I'm gonna need another drink here. Already? Don't you think you're drinking a bit quickly? That's my problem, not yours. Give me a fringe weaver. Alright, let's give him a fringe weaver. 1 Adelheid, 9 Carmatrine. Jeepers. That's a lot of alcohol. Weirdest pickup lines. Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning Bachelor of the Year anytime soon. Here you go, buddy. Try not to drink it too fast. That's up to me. Hey lady, have you ever felt empty? Empty how? Like, hungry? No, I mean empty like there's a part of you missing. Can't say I particularly have. I just feel there's this part of myself that lacks something. An urge to get or do something that I just can't satisfy. Have you tried taking up a hobby? Might not solve your problems, but it might keep you busy enough to avoid thinking about it. Any suggestions? Well, collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat sports, exercising. Sounds a lot cheaper than the alternative. Which is? Bitches and alcohol. I tried sex tourism once. It was like a bloody Russian roulette of STDs, so I left midway through. I once burned my Christmas bonus hiring 3 women for an orgy. Porn is more amusing and way cheaper. I also hired a girl to act like my daughter for a day for 3 years in a row now. Nothing seems to do it. Have you tried rescuing a puppy? Can't fuck puppies. At least you shouldn't. I'm drawing a blank then. Can't think of anything that might help. I wasn't expecting you to help me, or to believe me. I could have been lying through my teeth this whole time. Oh, that music took me off guard. He does, yeah, at least he has some standards. People lie, lady. Anyway, I'm leaving now. The smell is killing me. Please come again. Don't count on it. Good. Boss, I'm gonna take my break. Alright. I love this little break music. It's so like, I don't know, it like fills me with like a sense of calm. Like I feel like I've taken a break every time I hear it. Let's save the game. And then when you finish, it's now safe to keep playing. It's like the Resident Evil save room music in RE4. It's just special, you know? They said I didn't got locked up this time. Okay, we can change the music. Let's do that. Let's go random. Let's not think too hard about it. Okay, maybe not play the same track twice, but We're gonna get a lot of overlap, given that we haven't unlocked all of the tracks just yet, but this should be fine. So jaded, he speaks in raw metaphors like drunk Socrates. Okay then, back in action. Good evening. Good evening. Would you mind taking your helmet off? Oh, sorry, it's just so comfortable, I usually forget I have it on. Is this better? Yeah, thank you. What can I get you, Miss? Master Specialist Sei P. Asagiri of the 765th Division Valkyrie Corps at your service. Wait, that's too long. Just call me Sei. What can I get for you, Sei? Let's see, I'm in the mood for a sweet drink. Oh, but not sweet isn't cool. Although a cool drink would be nice too, but not cool isn't great, and especially not as in big. More so, I have to get up early tomorrow, and I can't afford a hangover. Sorry, did you get that? I love Sei so much. So the thing I like about Sei is, like, she's a member, so we're in Glitch City, which is, like, control is held by Prime Minister Quincy and his, like, fascist police force. And Sei is, like, a member of this police force, but she's so out of place with it. Like, she's just so at odds with, like, everything else about that, about Glitch City and the regime. And it's... she's anxious. She's so anxious. Fun little fact. I can't remember. We might not get it. I'll point it out if we do. But apparently this character is, like, somewhat autism coded, which I think is kind of interesting. There's a few lines later on in the story that kind of point to that. A sweet drink, preferably a cold one that's not too big, right? Yeah, that's it. I can do that. Give me a sec. Something small, sweet, and icy. I wonder if I have something so specific. So we want to go sweet. Light, fruit, sweet, light, and fruity. As girly as it gets. Seems like a pretty solid one. Isn't getting her drunk, oh, does it? Getting her drunk, gets her story path? Like, it's, like, advances it, or stops it? Because I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever gotten Sei, like, super drunk. Okay, sorry. Sugar Rush, light and fruity. Tastes like old chocolate milk with good smell intact. Some say it tastes like caramel too. Bitter, girly, soft. I think she wants bitter. Whoops, I forgot these are like not. Like they're done by name, right? So flavor, sweet. Moonblast, no relation to the Hadron Collider you can see on the moon for 1 week every month. Sweet, girly, happy. And I don't think she wants these. These are kind of fancy. What about Blue Fairy? Sweet, girly, and soft. If I remember, and I may be misremembering this. Oh, effect changes it. Yeah, no, if you get people very drunk, it will change their story. Sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse. Although that depends on what you consider better or worse. If I remember, I think it's Moonblast that we want to give her, right? I think that's like her big favorite. In the grand scheme of things, you kind of learn that. So we'll go with that for now. So that's 6 Adelheid, 1 powdered delta, 1 Flanner Guide, 2 Karmatrine. All on the rocks and blended. Shaka shaka shaka. Here you go. Ah yes, this is just what you needed, thanks. We don't have many White Knights as clients. I can only remember one other, in fact. You said you're from the Valkyrie Corps, right? Are you the guys who deal with riots and such? Riots? Oh, no. You're thinking of the Blitzkrieg Corps, jeez. It's not a name you want your police force having. The ones with the huge plated suits, right? Yeah, those. No, we're different people. I mean, obviously we're different people, but we don't deal with riots or anything. In fact, you could say we deal with their aftermath. How so? To rescue, heal, and protect. We are the angels who soothe those suffering enemy attack. We are the light of hope in the darkest of times. The ones who assist the victims of crime. I like how all this rhymes. We watch, we protect. It's like Team Rocket. Part of the Blitzkrieg Corps. You don't want to be part of the Blitzkrieg Corps. I'm pretty sure they're the bad guys. What was that? Sorry, it's sort of our Pledge of Allegiance. We recite it every morning. What it means is that our duties mostly include rescuing citizens, healing the injured, and protecting them from stuff. What kind of stuff? Burglars, rapists, car crashes, anything that might happen on our watch. You mentioned heal. Are you a doctor then? Nah, I know many doctors, but I'm not one. I'm more of a paramedic. I treat people so that they can arrive safely at a doctor. I'm also kind of like a firefighter in that I sometimes rescue people from places. Damn, that must be a tough job. Sort of. But it's also really rewarding. I mean, I've yet to meet somebody that isn't glad to see me when I arrive. Must have seen some shocking sights. Yeah, this one time I was saving some people from the top of a collapsing building. I looked down and was blown away by how pretty the city was. It was like a starry sky on Earth. Oh, and there was this time we were cleaning up the aftermath of a car crash. Water was pouring out of a hydrant. With the lights and scattered pieces of glass, it was almost dreamlike. That's not what I meant by shocking sights. No, but those are sights, and they're shocking, right? She takes things so literally. Aw. Yeah, but never mind. Wait, did I mishear you and actually you actually meant sighs? I mean, sure, I've suffered the deepest, longest, and most frustrated sighs from people after everything's said and done, but don't worry, you didn't mishear. I guess I was just expecting a different kind of answer. What kind of answer? Don't worry too much about it. You finished your drink. Can I get you anything else? Something classy. A classy drink. Can you be more specific? Don't make it too big. Does that work? Sorry, I don't come to bars very often. My drinks usually come in a can. No problem, don't worry. A classy drink. Right, let's see what I can find for you. Classy, huh? We want to, like, overlap, right? We want to go for, like, types, right? Classy. Mercury Blast, Brandtini. Brandtini is also a girly drink, if I remember, right? Maybe she'd enjoy that. Or, let's see. Sweet, classy, happy, Brandtini. Wait, hang on. If we go sweet, Brandtini. What about bubbly? I'm trying to remember what I served in my one. Like brandy. Oh, brandy burns my throat. Like I don't drink anyway, but even back when I did have drinks, I could never handle spirits. They were always like too strong for me. I'd always like sip on like beers and maybe white wine. But yeah, brandy would be too strong for me, unfortunately. I can understand the appeal though, like, you know, smoky flavors and all that. One of my closest friends used to be a bartender and has like a real appreciation for alcohol that I'll never have. But he was able to really kind of like explain to me what the appeal of like those kind of spirits were, like big heavy drinks. But unfortunately I'm too much of a baby for it. I wish I wasn't. But, that's just the way it is. Well, I don't drink anymore anyway, so. I'll get you a nice Kentucky Bourbon. I'm pretty sure that would kill me. My head would just catch fire. A lot of appreciation. We have a lot of alcohol here, given where I'm from. You'd love it. Oh, one sec there. My headset's starting to slip a little. There. Nice and reset. Okay. I'm getting a little whisper in my ear. I'm being told that apparently the drink to give her is a Cobalt Velvet, which is strange. I would have figured a Brandtini. But I guess I'll take the advice. Apparently, this will help in getting us some content. All on the rocks and mixed. Here you are. Yeah, this looks like something Stella would drink. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's Stella's a character we haven't met yet, but it's one of her favorite drinks, right? Who? She wouldn't have brought her up if we hadn't served her that drink. Okay, thank you for the tip. She's my dearest friend. Not that I don't have others, but she's the one I've known the longest. She likes these kind of drinks, so I wanted to see what's so special about them. The relationship between Sei and Stella is one I'm particularly fond of because it reminds me so much of someone I know. I was expecting something stronger. I like it quite a bit. Same as bartender, what's your name? You know my name, now I want to know yours. Oh sure, just call me Jill. Jill, Jill. Jill is short for, Jillian? No, that's not right. Jillian, Julianne? No, do not call me Julianne, please. Ugh, sorry about that. No, please excuse me. I didn't want to anger you. But you don't like being called by your full name? It's a stupid reason. Don't dwell too much on that. Oh, okay. Still feel bad about angering you, though. Why? Because you look like a nice girl, Jill, and I don't like angering nice people. If it helps somehow, I really like this place. That actually helps. You're the first person to say something nice today, thanks. What do you like about it? The smell of dog urine and soap. My mom used to be a veterinarian, and I used to go to her clinic after school, so the smell takes me back. It makes me feel comfy and nostalgic. What made you become a white knight instead of a veterinarian or anything else? Well, I was never a good student, so studying medicine of any kind was out of the question. That aside, it's mostly because of something that happened while I was a kid. A white knight attacked my friend and was coming for me, and then this other white knight saved us. I don't remember what happened next. I just woke up in a hospital with my friend watching over me. I mean, it wasn't a prophetic moment or anything like that, but ever since then I felt this was my calling. That I wanted to help people the same way they helped me. Huh, it's interesting though. One would think being attacked by a white knight would make you run the opposite direction. Yeah, but it was another one that saved me. So I kind of guide myself towards judging everything on an individual basis. Well, not to an extremist extent, but you get me. Yeah, I try to do the same too. Why join the Valkyrie course specifically though? Because I wanted to rescue people from dire situations whenever possible. And going into patrols and all that felt too tiresome. It's also the one with the least paperwork involved. Now that I think about it, there are different kinds of white knights, right? I guess white knights is too broad a term. There's not one specific type. There are many different classes. Rescue, assault, there's even a squad full of bureaucrats. Really? Yeah, they get assigned to companies to handle the accounting and that kind of stuff. People usually ask for them because they speed up processes. But if you are assigned when a company is suspected of having weird, under-the-table deals. Interesting. There's also a squad dedicating to fighting school bullying. They were doing a nice job, but the fad of anti-bullying campaigns passed and they lost their funding. I believe some members still work with anti-bullying cases in an unofficial capacity. That'd be nice, I think. Can I get you anything else? I don't know if I should. I can't afford that many drinks. And besides, I don't really know how much alcohol I can handle. Yeah, I can see that. Yep, I'm gonna stop here today. Thanks for the chat, Jill. Sure, no problem. Bye. Coming on. Will do. Bye, 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 bye. Wait, you forgot your helmet. She's gone. Whoa. Gil, did the ammonia make you go nuts? There was this time in Zanzibar when that almost happened. In any case, I'll go check that noise. What? Oh, it's our mystery guest who was brought in by Dana, our unconscious lady. Where am I? Where am I? Good evening and welcome to Vallhalla. That might have not been the best thing to say. Vallhalla? Am I dead? Does that mean that Uncle Ingus's ramblings about the afterlife looking like a shoddy downtown bar are true? Called it. Afterlife? I'm not dead. As far as I can tell now. To be fair, I don't know how death or the afterlife work exactly, but you're still breathing, right? Alright, where the hell am I? How did I get here? Who brought me here? What were you planning to do with me? Are you organ traffickers, robbers, rapists, pickpockets? You're pickpockets, aren't you? Why aren't you saying anything? I'm waiting for you to vent your worries, otherwise you'll just... You're rapists, aren't you? Oh gosh. The whole lot of you. You want to tear my clothes, beat me unconscious, and have your horrible way with me and then prove it. This feels really weird to say aloud. All while still violating every hole in my body as I lay there twitching, don't you? Murder, 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 murder. Interrupt me. Well, this is going nowhere. Let's see if I can get a trick to come look at. Sorry, just like... I'd love a gif of this. Just as a reaction image. Think carefully, Jill. Give her something that will calm her down. Okay, we're just gonna have to go through each thing one by one. Nothing but mammals. Okay, I don't think a bad touch will help. Traditionally breed bears become a luxury, but this one's pretty close to the real deal. Oh, wait! Oh, really? Okay, sorry. I'm getting my, I'm getting a little whisper in my ear. Okay, I have to serve a flaming moe, like from The Simpsons. Alright, thank you, thank you. Sorry, I'm getting little whispers from beyond. 1 Adelheid. 1 Bronson. This is a secret drink, by the way. 2 Delta. How did people figure this out? Like when this game first came out. 3 Flannerguide. 5 Karmatrine. This is apparently one of the most important drinks we will serve in the entire game. Jeez. Okay. Give you Okay. Let's serve it up. Let's give it a go. A flaming moe. Oh, like a moe head. I get it. It's also a Simpsons reference. Here you go. What is that? A drink. You're in a bar. Bars serve drinks. A bar? So I figured I should give you something to help you calm down. Don't worry, it's on the house. So calm down. What should you spice it up with? Roofies, TTX, pumpkins? God, no, I wouldn't think of it. Your stuttering makes you suspicious, you know. If I ever added anything like that to your drink, they'd dock my pay and tips. Not to mention, I'd have to pay any lawsuits myself. And that's the best case scenario. I get fired and lose benefits or go to jail. And trust me, BTC loves to catch anyone who commits that particular felony. They'd show themselves all proud for a hefty PR boost. Would that really help them? Surely that would make them look bad, right? Because they hired the person in the first place? Oh well. And the thought of going through all that is just... Ugh. Even if you say that, let's do something. If you go outside and head your street businesses to the left, you'll find a convenience store. They sell drug tests for drinks. Tell the cashier that Dana Zane sent you. Off she goes. 2 flying cars crashed and went boom. That's why it was so noisy. Any damage? A hole in the street. Don't know about the drivers or anything. Let me see. Either way, I think I'm done here. Did you check inside the toilet paper's locker? What about? Oh my god. How? Why? How? I'm back. You tried to give me bandages at first, though. Did you have to pay? No. No problem then. Try it on the drink. Says negative. There you go. But you could be in cahoots with the clerk in the store. He even knew your name. Good point. But first of all, it's not my name. It's my boss's. Second, you're pretty much part of a chain. Sort of like a spicy chicken at bars. And finally, I'm not making you drink this. I offered it to you as a sign of peace. I mean, you are right. It is indeed suspicious on my part. Sorry. You can just ignore the drink. Go through that door and forget this ever happened. That would be it. You're at peace, and nothing of value would be lost. Are you implying something won't have value because I ignored it? Are you saying my presence is so unimportant that my lack of action will yield no difference? And what about your drink? Are you gonna let this fruit of your work go to waste so easily? No, well, I'll let you know that I'm not that unimportant, and that your work does matter. Love this girl. Not sure you should drink it all so fast. So how was it? It was fine. Not something I'd order normally. Are you alright? Yeah, I guess you were telling the truth. Sorry about that. No problem. If I were you, I'd probably have reacted the same way. I should apologize for my... Oh, this music! We finally broken through. I should apologize for my last comment to you. It came out as insensitive. I guess I'll stay for a while. I need to get my thoughts in order. Can you tell me how I got here? My boss found you unconscious and brought you here for safekeeping. And you were asleep until that car crash outside. I see. I guess it's better to wake up here than on the street, stripped of clothes, dignity, and/or organs. How did you fall unconscious? Were you tired? Sick? I guess I'm sick, but I'd rather not talk about it. Of course. I'll tell you what, your drinks are on the house tonight. Why would you do that? Consider it an apology on behalf of everyone here for all the trouble we've caused you. Also, something tells me you might need another drink right now. Yeah, you might be right. Okay then, I'll take you on your offer. I'll have a piano man. Will you be fine? Yeah, I just gulped the last one, so I want to enjoy this one. Coming right up then. Just asking for a piano man. You don't see women asking for piano man every day. Will my whisper master confirm if this is... Oh, okay, we're good. We can just give her the piano man. Cool. We don't have to worry about, special drinks for a little while. That's fine. Okay, piano man. Not piano woman, piano man. Edelheit. Bronson extract. Powdered delta. Planner guide. And 3 carametrine. All in the rocks and mix. There we go. Here. Yeah, this is the one. My dad used to drink these before an actual pianist attempted to kill him. What did he do? Your dad, I mean, to provoke the pianist like that. Wrong place at the wrong time, I guess. He was relaxing in a bar when suddenly the pianist left off the stage and started punching him. Some say he was off his meds and that my dad looked like some music critic that had bashed him. I still hold my stance that he just got too excited. Jazz does that to you. I see. The Piano Man is an interesting story. It was originally created by a bartender in honor of a pianist friend of his that just died. Apparently it mixes all of the flavors said friend liked the most. Oh, that's nice. So is this how it feels to go for a drink at the end of a long, hard day at work? I'm not sure if I like the fact that I'm falling into that. Where do you work, miss? Call me Kim. I don't know if I can say work yet, though. I'm still just an intern. Can I ask where? Have you heard of a newspaper called The Augmented Eye? This is Kimberly Lavalette. We read 2 of her articles at the start of the game. I read it every morning, in fact. Donovan D. Dawson was here earlier. You might have to refer to him as Mr. Donovan in future. Heard pianist wrong? Yeah, you gotta be careful on the pronunciation of that one. I knew I smelled his nasty cologne. That bastard leaves his reek wherever he goes. So you believe me? I do. God, you have no idea how much I hate that chauvinistic horseblower. Horseblower is a new one. I've not heard that one before. Harsh words. The worst part is I kind of admire the way he does stuff. He's so forceful about the things he wants that people have it done before they realize what's going on. He even got a pizza delivery boy to work server maintenance. A full week passed before the pizza shop asked where the hell he was. Had a hilarious image in my head that looks crazy. Oh, what up? Oh, of the horse part. Okay, you don't need to describe. I forgot for a moment. And would you believe it? The guy became decent at server maintenance, despite having no previous experience. It's kind of admirable, but at the same time, I hate his guts. Ugh. Knowing that I have to work for him, it's... Ugh. Why are you working there, then? Did I ask something I shouldn't have? No, don't fret about it. I'd rather not talk about it, though. Fair enough. What's your name, bartender? Call me Jill. Is it hard to become a bartender, Jill? I guess it's as hard as being a cook somewhere. Keep going through the motions while trying to provide something of quality. All while answering the whimsy of people's orders. I think the hardest part is dealing with the chemical hazards some people might leave behind. Why? At one point I thought about being a bartender, but I was afraid they'd make me wear skimpy clothes and dance or something. Here we go again. Well, it depends on where you start working, you know? I guess I was lucky Valhalla didn't end up being a tacky disco being overseen by a DJ with an afro. My boss just wanted a comfy place, I think. Your boss sounds like an interesting person. Well, but wanted to put me somewhere safe and all that. She is. Oh, she's so cool and collected, and she has no qualms about showing excitement about stuff. Oh, sure, she's been a bit tense the last couple of days, but I love how Jill is just like, the floodgates have been opened. Talk about Dana. But even then, when you're with her, everything just feels under control. She also has this mechanical arm. I have no idea how she got it, but... Sorry, I got carried away. Yeah, Jill just fangirls over Dana, shamelessly. We have the best boss poster. Oh, I'd love if, like, one of the characters, like, asked, like, hey, Jill, can I borrow your phone to make a call? And Jill's just like, Can you imagine if Dana asked? And it's fun to see you break the wise bartender character you're using here. And do that? It'd be nice to meet this boss of yours sometime and thank her. Shall I call her? She'd be glad to know you're okay. Oh no, I shouldn't pester her that way. And besides, it's getting late and I don't want to abuse your generosity. You can ask for another one though. Although, I don't know how much alcohol you can handle. I think I can handle another drink. 1 brandtini, please. Coming right up. I know what that's like. I've done that a few times when talking with a few people. I do that too! An embarrassing amount, honestly. She wants a brandtini. Sorry, a brandtini. Yeah, that. Why do we almost think it's a Mars Blast? I don't, like, yeah, we'll just give her the brandtini. I don't want to run the risk of, like, giving her the wrong thing if we give her a Mars Blast. At least I think that's meant to be Mars Blast. Okay, 6 Adelhyde. 3 Powdered Delta. 1 Carmetrine. All aged and mixed. Here you go. Yep, this seems like the stuff. Cheers. Are you alright? Yeah, just a bit dizzy. You're clearing your throat? It helps me focus. This is me. This is me whenever I have spirits. This is exactly what I was talking about earlier. Yeah, I'm better now. Hey Jill, do you work with other women? I work for a woman, but my only other coworker is male. Why? You lucky bitch. I mean, you have no idea the heaven you live in. When I started my internship, every intern was female. Have you ever tried competing with women for a good spot? They're relentless. Have you tried making friends with any of them? Friends? Oh, I don't think I can say that word on Twitch. Aren't in it for the friendship. They're out for blood. Sorry, I mean, the other day I got an assignment, and all I got for my efforts was an afternoon spent locked in the bathroom. And this other time, when our supervisor praised me, I'm still looking for my briefcase. Sometimes I just want to take all those bitches and throw them in the sewer or something. Let the lizard men feast on their livers. I'm just so tired of having to deal with that. Tired of having to put up with them. Tired. No sleeping here, please. Do you want me to call you a cab? Would you be so kind? Hey, it's Jill. Can you send us a cab? The client? Just a second. Hey, Kim, I'm gonna need your full name. Kimberly Vallhalla. Yeah, we knew it. What a flowery name. Kimberly Vallhalla. No, I have no idea how to spell it. No, she's too sleepy to answer that. Okay, fine. Thanks a lot. They'll be here in... Oh, and she's out for the count. A minute. She's been through a lot today, I guess. Hey, Jill, bathroom's done. I'm leaving. Get Miss Vallhalla to her cab on your way out, please. Oh, she woke up? Oh, TV turned off. I fell asleep again. Sure, anything for a client. Excuse me, miss. Please let me walk you to your cab. Pickpockets. And that's it. Are we done for the night? Seems like it. Where's Gil? And where's the girl that was here? Gil cleaned the bathroom and left because he stank. Kim woke up, had a couple drinks, and left. So she's called Kim. How did she look to you? How was she? She was freaked out when she woke up, but she managed to calm down. Well, okay, so because this is my second time through, Dana being pensive here and having this expression makes so much more sense. I was a little confused. I'll point it out when we get to it as to why she's like that, but I won't spoil it now. Are you worried about her? Wouldn't you be? I don't know. Hey, Boss, do you feel like calling you boss is too impersonal? Not really, no. Oh, Jill shot her shot her shot and missed. No, not really, no. It's not like you to call me that because I'm a stranger. It's not like you call me that because you're a stranger, just out of habit. Oh. Anyway, you're free to go after you finish washing up the glasses. Let me transfer you today's payment. Maybe I'll give Gil a small bonus for dealing with the bathroom. Okay, so we got no mistakes. Nice. Nice hefty paycheck. And also extra for helping the girl calm down. Nice. We got a flawless service bonus too. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800. Jill is lost and told about a hollow plant. Buying it will help her from getting distracted. You can now browse 4chan, basically, and also visit JC Elton's. Weren't you gonna have curry yesterday? A ghost took my money. Okay, let's go to the shop first of all. We don't want Jill to be distracted. We want a plant. Oh, there's a mystery item? What the heck? No. Okay, it's just missing. Bear on discount, meet the South, Mulan tea. Paper. Wait, what are we meant to be getting here again? I thought it was a plant. Hollow plant, there it is. In memory of a real potted plant. So we'll buy that. And it should appear, yeah, there it is. It's appearing in a room now. This is the thing I really like about the game, is we get to customize Jill's apartment by buying little bits and pieces. And it's still really bare bones at the moment, but at the end, you get so much clutter if you buy everything. Okay, let's set up the augmented eye first. Local Woman, Local Hero by Lana Smithy. This morning, a suicide attempt was thwarted by an unidentified local woman. The incident occurred at the Artemis Will Mall, where people noticed someone was at the rooftop of the building. Firefighters were called as soon as their presence was noticed by pedestrians, but the person jumped off without notice. She has some good shirts. She really does. I have the same shirt. I have the pink shirt that she has, and it's hanging in my window at the exact same place. I'm such a dork for this game. A mysterious rescuer. Just when the would-be suicide victim jumped off, a local woman was able to catch them mid-air and fled the scene before anyone could identify her. The mall is taking extra security measures now. So, the implication is that Kimberly Lavalette may have been the woman who jumped from the rooftop, and Dana Zane caught her midair and saved her. Which is why Dana was so worried about her, and like, what was she like when she woke up? How did she look? Did she seem okay? Like, it's not just like, oh, she passed out. It's like, she was in a really dark place, and Dana wanted to make sure she was okay. So there you go. I thought that came up much later, actually. 70% of our readers consider shrimp ramen to be disgusting by Lana Smithy. This is not really a surprise, but a lot of people seem to hate this particular brand of instant food. This is from a survey we conducted here at the Augmented Eye last month. We asked our readers to tell us their most hated dishes, and with a total of 6,000 votes, it looked like the market for shrimp ramen is reducing. That's good, because it sucks. It sucks so much, I barf a little every time I smell it. Like, how can anyone like that? It's ridiculous. Ugh, I can't even finish this article. I'm sorry, everyone, but I have to puke. Blah. I hope it's put out of sale. Slow news day. And I think Alice Rabbit might be a dog. Don't trust this dog. This image, I had this image, I used this image as often as I could before. When I first played through this game, I fell in love with this little image here, and I found it on Google, and I just post it for no reason at all in response to like people's tweets, like on Discord and stuff like that. I was obsessed with it. By Lana Smithy. A dog, you say? Why not? After receiving brain enhancements, they're capable of learning at near human speeds. So why is it so impossible to imagine a gifted dog who uses their brilliance for programming? It might make a lot of sense, right? Well, maybe... Oh, maybe getting a little too close to the truth. Maybe Alice Rabbit is a dog. Probably not. Okay, that's the Augmented Eye. Let's hit up 4chan. Danger You, Dangerous Opinions. Mickey Concert. Okay, so let's limit all the concert conversation to this thread. How are you preparing for the best of your life? I'm going with my boyfriend. Why would you lie on the internet? Haha, oh wow. Fucking normies, get out. This is like one of the most true. The only other game I think that like captures the like 4chan energy as well as this game, I think is Steins Gate. Steins Gate does a really good job of it as well. That's so cute, Anon. Anyway, I'm going with a very special friend of mine. You the girl from the other day who had a crush on her best friend? Yes. So you're finally gonna confess? Oh my god, this is gonna be the cutest thing. But I still don't know if I like her. Oh, this is the thing I always do. Just wait until Mickey shows up. You'll know right away if you love her. Trust me, I've been there. How so? You'll understand once you are there with her. Mickey concerts are some magical shit. Thread is closed. Let's talk about Alice Rabbit. Well, it says on the tin. So what's the news on them? Drawing a blank right now. We haven't heard of Alice in a while, now that I think of it. You think they're planning something? There's this constant rumor I hear about a terrorist attack next week. Don't scare me with that stuff, please. I have enough as it is. Well, we're gonna be attacked and it'll be funny to see those white night fucks do nothing but drink. How do you know if you get hacked by Alice? It's my first time reading about them. Lurk more. She normally leaves a funny, axy drawing and a message. Something like, happy not birthday. Sounds lame as fuck. I feel so weird swearing on stream. Why is Alice even a celebrity? The hell? Alice is the one who leaked all the internal White Knight memos. She literally started the riots with the leaks. At least try with your baits. Thread has been closed. And Mickey concert number 2. In the last thread, Anon wants to confess her feelings to her best friend. I still don't know. More swears. I might skirt around them a bit. It feels very strange saying them on stream. Yo, Morgana! Welcome. Thank you for the raid. Oh, raid cat. Thank you. How are you today? I hope you're very well. Also, everybody who's joining with Morgana, I hope you're well too. The third Crossy, welcome. How are you? Welcome to the stream. We're playing Vallhalla, a bartending simulator, a cyberpunk bartending simulator, I suppose, most importantly. We're mixing drinks and changing lives. Oh, thank you so much, Morgana. I hope your stream was very well. Okay, let's continue with our Danger You. I'm good. I'm very good too. I'm enjoying this very comfy game. Oh, thank you so much. Let me check the name real quick. Shadow Spectre VTube. Thank you so much for following. I really appreciate it. I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, we're playing Vallhalla. It's a great game. Okay, so, I still don't know. And how is she? I bet she's one of those cute, clueless girls who can't catch your signals. You say that, but she can be incredibly sharp sometimes. So I was right. That's gonna be difficult now that you have to be direct and to the point. I'm afraid that's not gonna be the case here. Not that I'm actually in love, stop. I'm gonna marry Mickey. Good luck. Stop being such an attention whore. It feels so weird. We are here for Mickey. Come on, Anon. Don't be mean. We just want to help a fellow Mickey sister. You don't have to fight because of me. It wasn't my intention to derail the threat. Don't pay attention to her. Everyone else here wants to help you. I'm a guy. Now who's the attention whore again? Does anyone know of childhood romances that succeed in real life? You're just lonely. Dying for her. Brutal. Okay, let's save the game real quick before we head out for another night of bar work. Okay, let's go to work. December 14th, that's my birthday. Love a title right there for you. Good evening. Hey, Chill. She's wearing the helmet. Hey, Chill. That's a sound you don't hear every day. Boss, what are you doing with that helmet? I was just about to ask you where it came from. A white knight came by yesterday. She left and, well, she forgot to take it with her. I figured she'd eventually come looking for it, so I left it under the Wait. Do you regularly put things on without asking who they belong to first? I don't plan on evaluate every move, Jill. I just act. Anyway, as your boss, I'm taking this helmet until the client comes for it. You sound happy. Well, this helmet is comfortable, and cool, and comfortable, and cool, and really, really cool. Hello. Strange that you're late, girl. Yeah, that traffic was Don't run! You have work to do. I'm not going back to Hong Kong. Hong Kong? Chief? Sorry, I thought you were someone else. Apparently. I'll leave the rest up to you. I'll detonate the Pluto warhead somewhere safe. The what, where now? Nothing. Never mind. I love Dana so much. She's just got such chaotic energy. She seems happy. She's been tense these past couple of days. If she's somewhat more relaxed now, good. Are you all set? Yep. Alright. Okay, we gotta set the playlist again. Since we've got some new folks here coming from Morgana's stream, let's just bust out the best songs. Where's Every Day is Night? You know what, we'll start off with A Renee. That's a really good song. There's no way we don't have Every Day is Night, right? That's like the most iconic song in the game. Oh yeah, it's right here. Sure. Go at you. And you. Oh, All Systems Go is pretty good, actually. Neo Avatar. Synth Stitch, Snowfall. Reminiscence. And we'll end on Digital Drive. There we go. Time to mix drinks and chill. Yo. Oh, Miss Kim. Because of you, I got up late and lost a full day of work. And on the day where everyone got a nifty assignment, too. Wait, because of me? You're the one that got me drunk and made me fall asleep like a goddamn log. So you arrived home safely. That's nice. That's all you have to say? What do you want me to say? If I felt remorse over every client that gets drunk in here, I wouldn't be working. Sorry, I thought it was Kim speaking up first. But, true. Morally speaking, I shouldn't let people get drunk. But getting people drunk is the unspoken main purpose of my job. And I did say that I didn't know how much alcohol you could handle, didn't I? Seriously, what kind of answer is that? Hello, Mr. Donovan. Do I know you? He's back! Hey brat, you're in luck. I decided to bless this place again. Luck, he says. Oh, Mr. Donovan, welcome to Vallhalla. What can I get you? What do you think I want, kid? Gee, I wonder what he means. It's time for a big bear for Mr. Donovan T. Dawson. Okay, we need 2 Adelhyde, 4 Bronson extracts, 2 powdered delta, 2 Flannerglide. Wait, no, 4 rather. I'm going for big. And then 8 Karmatrine. All mixed. Here you go, Donovan. Yes, now I like how his name changed to Mr. Donovan rather than Mr. Dawson. Yes, now that's what I call service. That's good to hear. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan? Today we were supposed to hand the interns an article topic. All those crazy bitches came flocking to me like the first high schooler with a car. Oh my gosh, this guy. He does love his beards. As far as I know, he orders the same thing every time he comes here. He's the easiest customer to serve in that respect, but his personality is something else entirely. I couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor sap. He was supposed to be doing an interview today, but to hell with that. And all thanks to that, and thanks to all that shit, I found myself here, blessing your hellhole with my presence. You were here yesterday too. How did that come about? There's this gal that's performing at a concert later tonight. Oh, this is Karen Mickey. Yesterday I was tuning the details of the interview I'd have with her today. And like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with a pack of competitive bitches. Dude, this man really... I get the feeling he doesn't have the highest regard for women. I see. How's the interview? Easy enough. The fact that the gal had a nice pair of knockers helped. We've come a long way in the department of Lilum sex appeal, I'll tell you. She was a Lilum then? Yes, one of those new fancy King class CH-1A models. I've heard they're anatomically correct in every way. I wouldn't mind finding out about that myself. Hey you, the guy with the John face. Huh, me? What the hell is a John face? Yeah, you, do I know you? I don't think so, sir. No, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait, it was the Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right? I've never been to Hong Kong, and I certainly didn't defect from any anti-riot force after stealing supplies. Really? That's a bummer. He convinced him with that? That was like the least convincing argument ever. You look like a guy who owes me a drink. You were in those riots, Mr. Donovan? Oh, his voice is really starting to kill my throat. Do I look like some anarchist hippie to you? 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicone business. So I was in Hong Kong talking with some investors when those damn riots broke out. Seriously though, they really think the laws they were trying to pass wouldn't backfire? They were openly trying to segregate people with augmentations. No matter how many they have different capabilities you put in between, it's still segregation. And once people start crying segregation like that, you're doomed. This is the PR century. If you're going to do that, disguise it up a bit. That's a very laconic way of summarizing the incident. I mean, if there was a political agenda revolving around cheap labor, and the plan reached such a developed stage because the media was instilling fear in the public, the general fear that augmented people become power-hungry maniacs was a key factor in their plans. And everything is mostly the aftermath of previous protests where, on second thought, maybe it's better to be laconic. Trying to get the full picture might take you back beyond the Industrial Revolution. All that happened when I got out of high school. I remember I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of all that. Scholarship, that's no mean feat, brat. Well, I guess even without scholarship, there would have been the language barrier. I remember I was kind of excited back then because I was really into this one Chinese idol band. It's one of those things I'd rather not remember much of. You'd be surprised how easy Chinese can be. So you know how to speak Chinese? The only translator I had available was some piece of pizza-faced pencil neck. And I wasn't going to allow myself to be seen with that. If someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks, 2 weeks! Well, I'm guessing a scholarship student might have a chance. Why do I feel like he suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? Chinese? Wait, when you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese? Tangerine? Canton what? When people say Chinese, they're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken one. It's important to clarify because there are lots of dialects in the Chinese language. In Hong Kong, lots of people speak Cantonese, so just saying Chinese won't do. You might have learned Cantonese because you were only going to Hong Kong. Or you might have learned Mandarin because it's the one spoken by the majority elsewhere. I went to Hong Kong and managed to seal a deal. I have no idea about anything else. Right. Anyways. Surely a student with a scholarship could serve you a Mars Blast too. Oh heck, he's asking for a Mars Blast. Sure, on it. What's a Mars Blast? That's a change of pace. Okay. Mars Blast it is. I just want to double check. Yeah, no, he wants a Mars Blast. That's very fair. Okay, so we gotta give him 6 Bronson Extract, 1 Powdered Delta, 4 Founder Guide, and 2 Karma Train. Cool. Easy peasy. 4 Founder Guide, yeah. All blended. Anything else? No, that's it. One of these is sure enough to leave your face red like the actual planet. Spicy, manly, and strong. Yeah, that sounds like a Donovan D. Dawson drink. Here. I wonder if that's a reference to... Oh, what's that movie with, I almost said Neil Armstrong. Arnold Schwarzenegger. The one where he's on Mars and his face goes all red. Something Recall? I can't remember. Alright. I guess I'll believe your story. Right. Hey kid, I got wasted yesterday, so there's a certain protocol here. Would you mind telling me if I said anything someone could use against me in a court of law? Unless complaining about your investors can be used as a legal weapon, I don't think so. Oh, good. Fuck those sons of bitches. What did I tell you? The one with the tree-boobed lady. Total Recall. Yeah, that's it, Total Recall. I was trying to think of that one. I've never watched it, but I know of it. I know, I think I watched a review of it one time. But it's iconic, right? And a really influential movie. How they wanted unreasonable stuff. How they feel like they have more power than you do and all that. Oh yeah, I recall something like that. But then again, it seems to be something I say when I'm drunk. A lot when I'm drunk. That and racial slurs and this is the line I was talking about. The single most sus line in the game. Racial slurs in German. I feel like that's the worst language you can be saying racial slurs in if you're not. I mean, it's bad to be saying racial slurs in the first place. But if you're not German and you're saying them in German, that's like an extra layer of ugh. Okay. In what? Like, well, let me tell you something. There are people worse than your investors. Who? Your clients. Excuse me? Your readers. If you think clients are always right, then you're wrong. Unless I'm the client, that is. We live in an era where PR is the first and only word in anything. You can sell the shittiest of stuff and people will buy it if you're the apple of their eyes. But make one fucking mistake and it's over for you. You're suddenly a criminal to them. No chance of appeal. God's forbid it if they ever catch you something you said out of context. What, like racial slurs in German, Mr. Donovan? A month ago, we had to clarify we were talking about the animal in an article about cougars in nearby forests. All because we got a pack of 40-year-old divorced soccer moms crying out our hurt feelings. They were having picnic parties in the same forest. Thought we were writing about them. Were you though? Be honest. God, I hope at least one of them gets eaten by their damn namesake. Yeah, it's funny when somebody else hears it, but the smell of rosy perfume still makes my blood boil. Nowadays, nobody can take a joke. They're always out for blood. He probably has a flag too. Yeah, he strikes me as someone who probably has a very specific kind of war memorabilia. You can't win. You'll always offend someone. And while some take it graciously, many just love feeling insulted. They relish the thought of ganging up against something. And those hypersensitive bastards are your clients. They're the ones you have to target. I run a goddamn newspaper. The whole point is to present news in the most neutral way possible. Being offended by a newspaper is like being angry at the mirror. Sure, let's go with that. I mean, it's not like he's totally wrong, but hearing it from him is kinda... Damn, look at the time. I need to get back to the workroom. Really? I just finished an interview and it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we're posting it after the chick finished her concert is enough of a problem already. Something delayed the interview? The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. One of the interns, this meek little girl, was supposed to do it, but for some fucking reason, she just didn't. She's the Asama Kimberly. I just spent 2 days negotiating something else instead. Negotiating? Did you have to pay her or something? Basically, when the encore concert happens, I need to plaster that chick's all over the face, all over the front page. I see. Okay then, one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up. Sure. Mr. Donovan wants something bitter to wake him up. I wonder if some alcohol would help too. Bitter. Gut punch, pile driver, or suplex. I don't think it's Sunshine Cloud. I don't think he's going to appreciate a Sunshine Cloud. It's either going to be like the suplex, the gut punch, something like hyper masculine sounding. Gut punch. It's supposed to mean a punch of the innards. The name actually describes you feel while drinking it. No, that's not what he wanted. Bitter. Pile driver. Suplex. Is a Grizzly Temple like the opposite of a Shirley Temple? This one's unbearable. It's mostly for fans of the movie it was in. What's the most expensive one? That's T20. I think like any of these will do, so we might as well just go for like the most expensive one. 80. Okay. That sells it. Mr. Donovan, you're paying for the top shelf stuff today. All blended. There we go. What's this? It reminds me of a stream a long time ago where this guy went on a date with one of them. Basically said, it's no big deal. It's like a bath. Never dated her again after that night. Ooh. Suplex for sure. Oh heck, it was a suplex. I knew it was something bitter, so I just went with like the most expensive one. Here. Yeah, this works just fine. Okay, at least he's not unhappy. Man, that girl's producer was angry as fuck. Trying to negotiate with him was a hassle. It's gonna make for a very awkward VOD to watch back. I had less problems dealing with SoCal Justice Warriors. Who? SoCal Justice Warriors, a mafia vigilante group that runs around solving crimes in swimsuits. So dumb. Oh yeah, those artificially blonde, artificially tanned folks with big blunt objects, yeah. They're an interesting group, you know. They only accept people born or raised in South California and go through hellish training on a daily basis. They have to. No normal person can run around in swimsuits in cold weather. They have an interesting view on the world and how it works too. They're pretty sensitive too. Too many outlets have insulted them in the past, so they're trigger happy against defamation. A dozen guys in Speedos talking to me about some news while flaunting their bags of batteries. Wait, hang on. Wait, batteries. I think I've lost track of the joke a little. And there is still more polite than that producer guy. Think about it. Watching a banana hammock move the suit. Center myself. Watching a banana hammock move at the same time as a bag of batteries was more pleasant. I'm pretty sure there's a banana hammock, some bags of battery audience somewhere though. Well, I'm out. Thank you, please come again. Yeah. That was, tiring. I don't know why that cracked me up so much. I just wasn't expecting it. Hey, Jill. I think I have a problem. Oh no. So telling me. Yup. I can't take the helmet off. Okay, Jill's, Gillian's having a good time at least. Yeah, very funny. Did you check the internet for help? How to take off a Valkyrie type White Knight helmet is not a precisely common query, you know. I could break it, but I don't want to damage a clientele's proper... What? Did you run out of air? I just realized you served a Valkyrie in Vallhalla. Ah, yes, because Norse mythology. Shit, don't scare me like that. I don't think you can run out of air with this helmet. What are you gonna do? I know someone that might help me. I'll give her a call. Let's see, what was her number? Oh, here it is. Hey, Iris, I need some unclogging advice. Iris? For cheap caller a couple of times. Maybe she's for— We did it! We did it! We got the super secret, super special character! I've never heard of Iris before. When I first played this game. So we did it, we made it. We made all the right drinks. Maybe she's a friend. More importantly, will Chief be fine? She will. Even if there's no God or Buddha, you can always trust Boss. Aw. Yeah, let's hope you're right. Hey, honey, can you see me? Oh, Doherty. Yeah, I can see you. Really? Man, did they sell me the wrong stuff? Who sold you what? Jill, I'm going out for a bit to buy a screwdriver and bacon and... You talking to yourself again? No, I'm not. Hello. Oh, hello, Dorothy, wherever you are. I'll be back in a bit then. Shouldn't see you. Oh, I get it now. They sold me a VIC jammer, not an optic camouflage system. Care to explain? Have you seen those Pixar videos of someone stripping or undressing? But I mean the ones where the clothes are the only thing you see and the other person is invisible? Come again? There's people out there with a fetish for invisible people. When you can only see a few articles of clothes floating about. I was trying to find something that would let me cater to that fetish, but my contact misunderstood my request. I asked him to bring me something that would make me invisible, and he did. But I'm only invisible to cameras. Even then, wouldn't your clothes be invisible too? It's such a jammer or something? You have a point. Oh well, I'll work something out. Maybe I'll get a nano camo module. Nano camo? Haven't you heard of Nano Camo? They're a military technology company that recently branched to civilian appliances. They use nanotechnology to make fabric or other materials take any color or texture you want. You can order a module. I'm still thinking about the stupid SoCal thing. You can order a module from them and change the color of clothes, walls, or tables with it. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll look it up. What's that have to do with what you want though? If I remember correctly, they have a module that makes things almost invisible to the human eye. It was quite pricey last time I checked though. Almost to the human eye? Well, it's not perfect. If you move, you'll be an airy, surroundings-colored blob. And we Willem see things differently, so it's ineffective against us. Still, it might be what I need. Now, what was that about talking to yourself again? Nothing important. Oh, look! Did you see? Did you see it? What are you having? I'm in a good mood, so give me a piano woman. Sure. Dorothy wants a piano woman, simple enough. Oh, nice and expensive. Thank you, Dorothy. 5, 2, 3, all aged and mixed. There you go. 1 piano woman. Thanks. Alright. The Donovan D. Dawson. Trying to do Donovan D. Dawson has really, like, killed my throat. I love these ones, you know? I keep them for special occasions, whenever I'm feeling good or when I need to get out of a slump. And today I feel good. That's nice. Okay, how's this for a bonus payment? Oh, the ticket from Friday. Can't believe I still remember that. That guy was so nice in giving it to me. Too bad it was filled to the brim with dogs. I would have enjoyed the drink out here otherwise. I don't think this ticket should be valid. Then again, they were improvised, so there isn't really a contract involved or anything. You know? If you're lonely enough to start talking to yourself, we could hit an arrangement. Keep me fed and I'll keep you company. I still need to pay if you want to get naughty, though. Oh yes, I almost forgot she's a sex worker. I think I'll pass. I already have a cat that does all that. Do you plan to finish that sentence and I'll make sure you truly become invisible? Fine, consider this a standing offer though. Oh hey John. Ah, Dorothy. Didn't see you here last Friday. I was dealing with some stuff over the weekend. And Monday. Yeah. Was it a girl? I wish. What did she do? What did she do? I prefer not to talk about it. Hey honey, what did he do? Gil's been a complete mystery for as long as I've known him. His past is like a nebulous mass that tries to bite him every once in a while. Nebulous? You hear so much random stuff it's hard to make connections about what happened when. And you know, people lie. Did your boss know about it? She said I'm not one to judge. Seems like she knows what the hell's going on. But I think I'm better off not knowing. It's really not necessary, not unnecessary, and it's a pain to think about. Well, what we know about Gil is that Mr. Donovan saw him at some riots in Hong Kong 10 years ago. And that he stole supplies. And he was part of he was drafted into an anti-riot movement and fled. I think that's what we've established so far. I'm right here, you know. Did I tell any lies? No, but never mind. Oh yeah, but your boss. Why was she wearing a helmet? She found it, she put it on, and now she's stuck. Oh yeah, randomly putting on stuff you find is problematic. No shit. I mean, there's this girl that wanted to see if she could use a glass bottle as a bit early for these stories, don't you think? Nope. By the way, it's weird that I didn't see you yesterday. I have a job too, you know. Yeah, but you usually come before you start. Aw, did you miss me that much? Yesterday was a bit different. I worked the entire day. I don't know if I should ask. Oh, it was weird, but not kinky weird. The guy paid me to spend all day pretending to be his daughter. Oh, that was Ingram. Remember he came in here and he was a jerk until he saw Dana? He specifically mentioned the fact that he pays someone, a regular, who recommended him to this place to be his daughter. But then he was like, I'm just making that up. I'm just messing with you. But turns out it's actually true. Guy paid me all day to be his daughter. Really? Yeah, I go to his house at 11 a.m., dress as requested, and spend all day there. Play some games, occasionally tell him I love him, go to bed when ordered, and leave. Nothing sexual. I used to expect him to push me against the ground and have his way with me. But after 3 years, it's unlikely that will happen. 3 years? Yeah, 1 day a year for 3 years now. Oh, but last year he also wanted to play the part. He wants to play the part in his daughter's birthday. Wait a second, does he have a daughter or not? Had. Seems she died 4 years ago. Oh. Yep, I seem to attract that kind of people for some reason. What kind of people? Nobody, I said nothing. Give me a moonblast, would you? Sure. One moonblast coming right up. Yeah, I think I can guess what she meant by that. Okay, moonblast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 powdered delta. 1 flanergite. 2 karmatrine. All on the rocks and blend it. Sweet girly happy. Jill's boss probably eats random things she sees. Mold on cheese must be a rare French kind. Yeah, no, totally. She's the sort of person who, like, I don't know, finds a bucket of chicken from the day before I left by a client and is like, yeah, it's still good. And just munches into it, I'm sure. Here's your Moonblast. There's something interesting about this drink. I don't actually like it, but I can't stop drinking them. It tastes like a bit of sugar down to pure alcohol. Small wonder you feel like that. Something I've been meaning to ask you. Yes, I'm Signal, and I don't mind that you're a girl. Do you actually mind what anyone is? Not at all. Anyway, it's not about that. Do all DFC-72s look like kids? Well, yes and no. Out of factory, we look like kids because our development needs to be as close to human as possible. Then you look like babies outside the factory? Nope, every fresh DFC-72 looks about 10 to 13. Makes it easier to upgrade later. Upgrade. Once a DFC-72 passes 3 maturity tests, it can opt for a factory upgrade. Said upgrade alters its body to something older. Some go for it, some don't. Will you go through it? I don't know. Right now I'm a rarity. She didn't seem particularly happy when she said that. You don't find many like me in my line of work, so I have an advantage. And I really need that advantage, you know. It's rough in Glitch City. How so? When people hire me, half the time it's not because I'm me. The amount of role-playing I have to do on a normal night is ridiculous. So if I stop looking underage, I'll lose my advantage over anyone else. This is getting really dark really quickly. I didn't think about it that way. Should I think about it at all? Should we touch the screen? Yes, please do! Yes, please do tag it 18s plus. This isn't for your grandma. This isn't for your little sister. This is for grown-ups. I mean, maybe I'll go through it if I ever decide to retire or something. But right now, I'm just fine the way I am. I see. Dorothy's interesting, because it is, like, it's messed up, but at the same time, she does genuinely just want to, like, look that way. But, yeah, the implications. Good evening, Gil. Oh, sorry, this is Jamie. Good evening, Gil. Welcome to you. Oh, that was cute. They both said it at the same time. Does this happen a lot? Not really. It would happen less if Jill would just let people call her Jules. Call me Jules and I make sure every time you sit you hear the cling of your shaker. Fine, fine. I'll be with you in a minute, Jamie. Just let me finish her. Sure, no hurry. Hello, sailor. Hello, young lady. Just call me Dorothy. You're Jamie, right? Nice to meet you, Dorothy. Hey, let me buy you a drink. Oh, I couldn't let you do that. I insist. I got a hefty bonus the other day, and today I'm in a good mood. I suppose it'd be impolite of me to reject. Sure, I'll take your offer. Yay. Honey, I'll have a big sunshine cloud. That's a very cute sounding drink. I'll be fine with just a gut punch. Come on, don't be stingy. Ask for something more expensive. Yes, please do. I have bills to pay. I'd rather not. Now that girl puts me on edge with the way she addresses people. Okay then, let me get your orders. 1 big sunshine cloud and 1 gut punch. Okay, sunshine cloud first. 4 Adelheid. 4 Bronson extract. An optional Karmatrine. I got the feeling Dorothy probably needs a drink. All in the rocks and blended. Dark work indeed. And gut punch. Yeah, I feel like Dorothy's probably one of the, like, one of the characters I feel that, like, can catch you off guard the most. We'll give him a bit of booze. Oh no, oh no, oh no. We messed it up. Okay, let's try again. Aged and mixed. Here you go. Here and here. Thank you. All in order. Thank you, Dorothy. Don't mention it. And thank you, Jill. He's so nice. He's so friendly. I like him. It's my job. Hey Dorothy, may I ask you something, private? If you need a price list, I have a convenient card with updated fees. I can give you a discount if you pay for the room or invite me to dinner. No, thank you. It's not about that. Then go ahead. I don't think you can ask me something I've never been asked before. Is it true that the DFC-72 line leaves tracking nanomachines in the other person after they violate every hole in your body regardless of its original purpose? Yes. That's a semi-myth that nobody has tried to dispel. It's true, but also not true at the same time. Care to explain? I have a feeling maybe Jamie got up to something that may threaten his line of work. We do have tracking nanomachines, but they're released when the body enters alert mode, when we're being assaulted or the like. That way the authorities can chase down the attacker. It's kind of buggy though. I've heard stories of DFC-72s who marry, get nervous on their wedding night, and bam! Their partners end up spending the honeymoon in jail. I see. And besides, I've modded myself so much that if any tracking nanomachines were still being released, I'd have to commend their tenacity, to be honest. There's also this urban myth that those nanomachines help improve performance, but that's just silly. Now I get to ask you something. Sure, go ahead. How much of you is still organic? Just enough that my skin still heals over time. Come on, you know that's not what I mean. I'll tell you that and nothing more, young lady. Fine, see if I care. Honey, I'm going. I'll leave you at the meanie. Oh, he's not mean. Come on. Thank you, please come again. That girl's something else, huh? She's so earnest about what she does, it's kind of hard not to root for her. She also has no qualms about anything whatsoever, and that becomes a problem from time to time. Okay, I'm done here. Right, I'm gonna go and take my... Gil, I need your girly hands here for a second. Coming. Sorry, can you take care of him while I help her? Sure, no problem. What's this? Oh, updating tags. Thank you very much. Chatty! I apologize if I'm taking time from your break. No, don't worry. Sorry you'll have to deal with me. You're no problem, Jill. Yeah, but you usually seem to have a blast when Gil's the one serving you. Anyway, do you want something else? Can you make me a Mars Blast? That I can. Mars Blast, Mars. Better not give him any of the other kind of blast drink by accident. Oh, that's easy enough. Mars Blast. Yeah, we don't give him Mercury Blast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, and 4 Flanner Guide. I always want to say Flanner Glide for some reason. I'm not sure why. And then we blend it up. Shuka, 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 shuka. Oh, it's okay, Mervini. It's okay, Avitas 27. Ah. Gosh dang it. Thank you. Thank you for trying. Oh, so you can do that before you go through chat? I've never done that before. Huh. Excuse me. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. That was my badge. I apologize. Epic. Wait, who's Epic? Me or Avitas? Because Avitas 27, I can definitely confirm, very epic. The beating heart of this stream. Okay, let's serve our Mars Blast. Here. Bitter and mind-numbing, just like war. Oh my gosh, this guy. Have you been to war? Life's a war we fight every day. Ain't that the truth? So you haven't been to a war. Not to an official one, at least. It's something I've been wondering for a while now. What could that be? First it was how a professional assassin could be so polite and pleasant to be around. But I guess your line of work doesn't have to have any bearing on your personality. You know, thanks a lot. What I've often wondered about is how can you be so calm here? Oh, don't downplay yourself. You're just as vile. Aren't you worried about police or like? Well, first of all, I try to keep everything as clean as possible. Second, I don't come here looking for trouble, so I don't raise suspicion. And finally, you can thank your boss for easing your mind about any other folks. My boss? I've seen what she's done. I feel safe here. She could take care of things if I went haywire. Haywire? You? Don't mind that. Hard not to mind it if you just said. You wouldn't happen to know how she got her mechanical arm, would you? I heard she lost her original fighting a cyborg wrestler that had gone rogue. This is my favorite story about Dana. Just a rumor, though. Damn, I still don't know then. Have you tried asking her? She told me it's more interesting if it's left a mystery. Which leads me to believe that she might have started some of the rumors herself. They're believable because she's her. Maybe I'll see her in action one day. You should, it's quite the show. Good news, Jill. The helmet came off and you can take your break. Finally. It's always a pleasure, Jamie. Thank you, Jill. Boss, break! Alright. Okay. Guys, we've gone over our stream by almost a half hour, our stream time. So we're probably going to leave it here. I'm just going to save the game real quick. Also, my voice is starting to go on me. I've been talking so much. I really love this game, though. I hope you're enjoying it, too. We're streamer riot. I can't. Unfortunately, people have got to go to bed, and if I keep streaming, I'll keep them up, and that's not fair. Based on their other game, 2064 Read-Only Memories, she is really into wrestling. There's also a little free to download game called Vallhalla Kids, and it's got loads of little wrestling references as well. Even AEW references, which was a fairly new wrestling company at the time. Guys, thank you for joining me for Vallhalla today. I hope you enjoyed. I'm very quickly just going to take us to a timetable before we finish up. I don't know why I'm so far to the right there. So, as you can see, we're doing Vallhalla on Tuesday for the next couple of days. For the next few weeks. Until we finish it, basically. We're going to try and get all the extra content we can get. So I'll be doing a thorough playthrough, or as thorough as I can manage. Then on Thursday, we'll be playing The Hex, which is the last of the Daniel Mullins trilogy. It's the second game in the trilogy, but we're playing it last. Very, very fun game. I highly recommend checking that one out. If not for me, then for the game itself. I find it's super, super cool and subverts expectations in a very clever way. And of course, on Monday, we have Monday Night Master Duel, Yu-Gi-Oh! As we do every Monday since this stream began. So if you're interested in checking that out, drop by on Monday too. And of course you can just leave me a follow and get notifications for whenever I'm streaming, but that's completely up to you. I appreciate all the support nonetheless though. Even just turning up is super, super appreciated. Before I go, I just want to say thank you to Shadow Spectre VTube. Thank you Morgana again for the raid. I really, really appreciate it. And also, thank you, Cute Honey, for the subs last time. I like to give little thank yous at the end of the stream, but I went so over time last night that I kind of forgot to do that. But it was really, really generous of you, and I really, really appreciate it. So thank you so much, and for just being here the entire stream. Guys, before we go, I would like to raid somebody. The only person on right now, I think we'll raid Mecha Muka. So if you want to stick around for that, please do. We'll do that real quick. Mecha. I hope I spell her name right. Mecha Muku. There we go. And again, thank you so much for stopping by. I'll see you again very, very soon. Sorry, my throat's going. Take care, everyone. Bye, 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 and good night.